Hello, welcome to the Lion's Den. Happy Groundhog Day to you. My name is Robert Love. I'm a neuroscientist. I specialize in helping people prevent Alzheimer's disease with science. It is February 2nd, Groundhog Day, and I'm excited and honored to be here with you. And today we're talking about, well, in part Groundhog Day, but also we're talking about health, wellness, neuroscience, and how to reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Groundhog Day is a great topic for us today because it talks about the ripple effect, how something you do one day can imagine if you get stuck in the same day today. Do something today that makes it worthwhile to live today uh, infinite times. I like to think of it that way. So if you got stuck living today over and over again, what could you do today to make today worthwhile to live over and over again? So try that tomorrow if you haven't thought about that. So tomorrow, do one thing that would be so wonderful that you'd be happy to live that day over and over again just for that one thing. So for example, it could be you listen to music. You spend 10 minutes just listening to a beautiful Mozart symphony. Could be you spend time with your children. Could be you go outside for a walk in the morning and pick up trash in your neighborhood. And that feels really good. It might be you exercise and you just feel really good in your body. You could maybe you do something kind for somebody else. Maybe you take some time to meditate and connect with your higher self. Maybe you go for a walk in nature. Maybe you make love with your chosen partner. Whatever it is, do something tomorrow to make that day absolutely wonderful so that you'd be happy to live it over and over again. And that's a great day. So Yardot, who manufactures my lion's mane? Great question. So I went to 33 different supplement companies and I looked for the best quality at the best possible price. Actually, Dr. Taylor Mitchell, who's on Instagram, she remembers when I ordered all of these supplements for all these companies. I was testing them. I was giving their friends said, "Hey, is this good? Is this good? Is this good?" So I tried all these different supplement companies, and the one I found is the very best in quality and in price, and that's why I'm able to offer you the very best quality lion's mane at the very best possible price. So my lion's mane is third party tested, which means an independent company has looked at it to make sure the label matches the ingredients. That's a really important standard of quality. So whatever lion's mane you buy, make sure it's third party tested or lab tested, and then GMP certified. GMP certified means that the factory that makes it is certified good manufacturing practices. That's really important. That's another standard of quality. And then look for a money back guarantee. Any supplements you buy, look for a money back guarantee. Amazon used to do this. I'm having trouble with it now. I bought some supplements that I didn't like. The label was deceptive, and I tried to return it. It said no refunds. I said, "Well, that's crap." I felt deceived. And Amazon's been really nice about some other things, so I let that go. I want you to know my supplement has a 6 month, 6 month guarantee. So you can try it for 30, 60, 90, 180 days. Um, and if you don't like it, let me know. I'll refund your money. You keep the supplement, nothing to send back. Why? Because one, I can't resell it, so I don't need it back. Two, sending it back is a hassle. And so just keep it as my gift to you if you don't like it. All right. Love the content. Also interested in the deets on the painting behind me. Thank you. It's Gaia by Minjae Lee. Lindsay, trace minerals worth it? Yeah, totally. I love trace minerals. Totally worth it. Rose quartz. I don't know about so Shilajit. Let me look that up. People keep asking about Shilajit. I think it's so. What are the benefits of Shilajit? I choose lion's mane over Shilajit. 10 out of 10 days. Lion's mane there's so many benefits to it. Improves sleep. That alone's worth it. Right. Shilajit increases fulvic acid. And that can be helpful, and it may reduce inflammation and increase energy. Don't take Shilajit at night. Lion's mane you can take at night. I take it 1 hour before bed. That's really helpful. It improves my sleep. I get really vivid dreams. Who takes my lion's mane? Who's gotten vivid dreams? Give me a like and give me a comment in the chat. It's so darn good. People write to me. They say, "Hey, I haven't slept this well in years." I mean, what's that worth to you? It's worth so much, and you get it for pennies on the dollar. Like you get it. It's like 50 cents a day. Imagine, would you pay 50 cents a day to improve the quality of your sleep? Even just a little bit? Well, of course you would. It makes such a big difference. Not to mention you get vivid dreams, which is really cool. And it improves your brain health, reduces inflammation. So many great benefits. I feel uncomfortable after eating butter. Any advice? Yeah, I'd recommend you don't eat butter. If you really want to eat butter, try grass-fed butter. Victoria, I saw the movie at the theater in town. It was made, Woodstock, Illinois. Yeah, totally. Yes, it was made in Woodstock, Illinois. I saw landmarks from the movie. I was just talking about that with my mother. They have like, now you know this better than I do. They have like plaques all over town about Bill Murray stepped here in the puddle, and this is the coffee shop, and so forth. How fun, Victoria! I was just talking about wanting to do that. Yeah, Spike. I just posted that. Oh, Dr. Dale Bredesen. I just posted a video about pickles, Bubby's pickles, and the benefit for the brain and the gut. So here's the lesson: what's good for your gut is good for your brain. Say it with me. What's good for the gut is good for the brain. Bubby's pickles are great for the brain, and these are recommended by Dr. Dale Bredesen, who is a personal hero of mine. He basically helped crack the code to stop Alzheimer's disease, and he recommends those pickles, and they're great. They're in the fridge downstairs. How are my Instagram folks doing? All right. The Lara family on day 2 of Lion's Mane. Great. How does it feel? Do I take melatonin in Lion's Mane? Yes, I do, Karina. Hi, how are you? What's the name of the supplement? My supplement's called Roar Lion's Mane. This is it right here. Roar Lion's Mane. You can get it at roarlionsmane.com or click the link below my profile. It's the second thing there. It says Roar Lion's Mane supplement. Right now, there's a great deal on right now and a 100% money back guarantee. Are those contact lenses? I don't think so. I'm not wearing contact lenses. Aren't my eyes pretty? Thanks for noticing. Mary May, how long to take to get better sleep? I'm on 1 week. Are you on mine or are you on someone else's? Most people experience improved sleep within the first 2 weeks. If you're on someone else's Lion's Mane, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's in theirs. I can tell you what's in mine. What's in my Lion's Mane is lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi, shiitake, maitake, turkey tail. It's a blend of mushrooms, so they work synergistically in the brain. And I can personally, and other people can tell you how much it really helps with sleep. Lindsay, I love being around like-minded people. I love the vivid dreams. Totally. Aren't the vivid dreams awesome, Lindsay? Glad you love it. Hopeful 94, quick question. Do we need to take vitamin K with vitamin D3 to quickly absorb? You don't need to. It's helpful. It's helpful to take vitamin D3 with vitamin K and magnesium if you can take them all. Where can I buy this? Genohall. You can click my profile pic. Karina, can you drop my link in the messages, please? So click that link that Karina's going to post, if you would, please. And then it's the second link. So it's the second link. It says Roar Lion's Mane. You haven't had any dreams. Pistol Pete, are you taking my Lion's Mane? Taking someone else's? How's the NMN journey going on? I haven't tried it yet. I was going to try it today, Graham Cracker, and then I waited too long. Saltwater taffy. Yes, there is. Thank you for offering. So this is great. So science is about disagreement, and I'm so glad you disagree with me. Let's address this right now. So I recently posted a video about peanut butter and how peanut butter can increase inflammation, and that can increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Who's seen the peanut butter video? Give me a roar. It's my most recent viral video. I've got a lot of pushback on that, which is fine. I like pushback. It encourages scientific discussion. So I was just looking at this yesterday. I just pulled up these resources. Here we are. Okay. So does canola increase inflammation? Saltwater taffy says there's zero research. Says there's no research. So let me pull up an article. This article is in Lipids Health Disease. It's from 2011. It is called the effect of short-term canola oil ingestion on oxidative stress in the vasculature of stroke-prone spontaneous hypertensive rats. Quite the name. So this is an article from 2011, 25 days of canola oil. Let me just read you the conclusions. In conclusion, I'm quoting here now. In conclusion, the results indicate that canola oil reduces antioxidant status and increases plasma lipids, which are risk factors for cardiovascular disease. That's statement one. Generally speaking, reducing antioxidants in the body can increase inflammation because oxidative stress, as it increases, creates inflammation. One generally follows the other. So that's one study in support of what I'm saying. Hello, Janet. Roar to you. How's the rest of my Groundhog Day? It was fabulous. Okay. And then here's another study. I haven't read this one in full, and so I'm kind of flying without a net here. This is in the Journal of Agricultural Food Chemistry. This is from 2018. Effects of cyclic fatty acid monomers from heated vegetable oil. So this one's about vegetable oil on markers of inflammation and oxidative stress. So this one's about vegetable oil and inflammation and oxidative stress. I'm just gonna read the last sentence. This is a very dense, abstract. The results indicate that canola oil increased the levels of markers of oxidative stress. Bam. So those are two articles about canola oil and oxidative stress, and oxidative stress generally leads to inflammation. So those are two articles for you there. All right, and I love the disagreement. This is how we learn, right? And then people disagree with me about so I was wrong. People disagreed with me about aluminum, and I said, well, there's a study from dating back years talking about how there's no increase in aluminum in the brains of people with Alzheimer's patients. I looked at more recent studies. That's not true. Turns out aluminum is found more prominently in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. So I now share the data that aluminum is a risk factor for Alzheimer's disease. Aluminum is more likely to be found in the brains of patients of Alzheimer's disease than healthy controls. And people with Alzheimer's disease are more likely to have a deficiency in magnesium than healthy adults. So a magnesium deficiency is a risk factor for Alzheimer's disease. So is aluminum exposure. So thank you for disagreeing, Saltwater Box. I appreciate it. So I just answered your question, I think. I'm scrolling upwards, so I hope that helps. And then I hope one thing I would say wouldn't completely lose all of your support, because I'll say things that are wrong. I'm talking about science. I'm going to be wrong, right? Tell me one person who's speaking about cutting edge science who doesn't make a mistake. I mean, for one thing, science changes, right? Remember cholesterol in the 80s? Who remembers eggs and cholesterol in the 80s? Every health expert is saying eggs are high in cholesterol. Cholesterol is bad for you. Cholesterol increases risk of heart disease, stroke, cancer, all kinds of stuff. Who remembers that? Give me a roar. Give me a like in the chat. Say something. Guess what? That ain't true no more, folks. That is not the current state of science. Now it's egg yolks are great for you. Egg yolks are rich in healthy fats, rich in proteins, rich in nutrients. The cholesterol in eggs does not become cholesterol in your body. So the people who were, quote, right then, that's no longer the current science. And so if I share something that's not correct, that's going to happen. I'm trying to give you the best information, and I'm trying to give you the stuff that you can use to help yourself right away. I'm going to be wrong from time to time. And so if I am wrong, I will admit it. And, if I'm wrong once and that turns you off from what I do, okay, God bless you. I wish you the best. And so, by the way, you don't need to believe what I say. Verify it, right? Don't believe everything I say blindly. That doesn't help. Trust but verify. So you can trust what I say, but then verify it and then tell other people about it, right? So do your own research. I highly, highly, highly recommend. And those scientists and medical professionals on the call, I hope you recommend this to your clients and your patients. Do your own research. Get the information for yourself. I'm here to do the best that I can to share the research with you. I'm going to be wrong from time to time. Do your own research. Please do not blindly trust me. That doesn't help you. Much better for you to learn something from me and then read about it and then share it with others. Does that make sense? Give me a roar if that makes sense. Awesome. 99 new messages. Holy cow, that's a lot of new messages. I'm going to skip to the bottom here and then scroll up, see what we can do here. Yeah, it's me from EP. My lion's mane actually has a mix like that. It's got lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi, shiitake, and I almost guarantee that this is a better price and better quality than whatever supplement you're talking about, whatever powder mix. This is in supplement form. It's really easy. There's a great price right now if you want to get mine. And if you're going to get someone else's lion's mane, buy mine too, and then see which one you like better. If you don't like mine better, return it. I'm serious. Completely risk-free. What kind of magnesium deficiency? So they'll measure magnesium. The best way to measure magnesium is inside the red blood cells. People who are deficient in magnesium. So they looked at brains. They found that those brains had less magnesium, the brains with Alzheimer's disease. So that means eat foods rich in magnesium, like leafy greens, like almonds, and consider taking a magnesium supplement. Julie, so what's the problem with peanut butter? So there's a variety of things that I don't like with peanut butter. The biggest problem are the additives. So the processed peanut butter often has canola oil or vegetable oil and sugar. It used to have partially hydrogenated oils, which are trans fats. Those are illegal. You can't do that anymore. So now those have been taken out. So organic peanut butter, I got less of a problem with, but generally speaking, peanut oil is not something you really want to consume. So vegetable oil and canola oil are inflammatory. They're bad news. They're highly processed, and they're processed under high heat, and they oxidize very readily. And so you don't want to eat them. They're really just bad news. And so you want to avoid vegetable oil and canola oil. Seriously, really bad news. And it's not just me that's saying this. Max Lugavere, Dr. David Perlmutter, Dr. Stephen Gundry are talking about the dangers of canola oil and vegetable oil, these highly refined processed oils. Next, peanut butter has sugar in it. Many of the processed ones do. You want to avoid that. Sugar is inflammatory. Organic peanut butter that's just the nuts, that can be okay. I don't like peanuts because as Stephen Gundry talks about them having lectins, and those are plant defenses that can cause low levels of inflammation. And so I recommend avoiding peanuts just altogether. If you want the healthiest nut butter, it's almond butter or walnut butter. It's not peanut butter. If you want the healthiest nut butter, it's either almond butter or peanut butter. Roar to you, Iron Man Challenge. GG Pups, you remember. All right, Kitty Man. Damia, I agree with Alzheimer's, magnesium, potassium. Awesome. Thank you, Chatty. Okay, Hoopful. Okay, that's not for me. Allie, please speak more about the whites of your eyes. I don't know what you'd like me to say. Conrad, thank you for helping us. You're welcome. Ashley, do you know of any good supplements for the skin? Most important thing is to drink lots of water, reduce your stress, get good sleep, eat healthy food. There's a skin supplement I take. There's a link to it below my profile. That's a detox supplement. That's really good. What to do with Parkinson's disease? So caffeine can be helpful for Parkinson's disease. Nicotine can be helpful. Please don't smoke. If you smoke, please quit. It's very dangerous for your health. Nicotine tablets, lozenges or gum can be helpful. And then there's two options for treatment. There's something called deep brain stimulation, and then there's something called focused ultrasound. So check with your neurologist see if either one of those are appropriate. Something helpful for acne. Yeah, check your diet. Eat lots of vegetables and reduce the processed foods and sugars. Lewy body dementia, Math Mom. So Lewy body dementia is like a combination of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. We don't know what causes it. We think it's genetic. I don't have a lot of information on it. We don't know. We don't have good treatments for it right now. How about rice cakes being good for you? Yeah, I generally don't believe that grains are good for you. I don't like the word belief. My understanding of the human digestive system and the foods that are good for us is that rice cakes aren't that great for us, right? If you want to eat food, eat real food. Don't necessarily just eat rice cakes. Hey, the M-Cell on YouTube. You shared it with your friends, love it, better. Oh, the Roar Lions Mane. I love it. I've shared it with friends and family. We all love it. Better sleep, great dreams. Thank you. That's on YouTube. Thank you so much, the M-Cell. I appreciate that. Corey, awesome, man. You are awesome. Thank you. Iron Man, cholesterol in eyes helps increase testosterone production. Cholesterol in the eyes? Really? EVG, TBH, why is vegetable oil bad? It sounds healthy because it's got the word vegetables in it. Yeah, vegetable oil is it's highly refined, highly processed oil that's made. I mean, take a vegetable, choose any vegetable. Consider how hard it is to get oil from that, how much heat and energy would need to extract that. It's really just low quality oil. And think about how cheap it is. Think about how cheap vegetable oil is. It's the cheapest of oils. And think about the container it comes in. It comes in clear, thin plastic. So olive oil, you want to get it in glass. I get the big thing from Costco that's in the dark plastic. Glass would be better. So ideally, you want to get your olive oil in dark glass. That darkness protects it from the sunlight, from light, which can oxidize it, right? And so you want to drink olive oil shortly after opening it. You want to consume it as quickly as you can, generally speaking. So think of vegetable oil. It's in really thin plastic and it's clear. So vegetable oil is going to be exposed to air and sunlight, and that can degrade it as well. And just think about how cheap it is. Imagine what's in there. They put these vegetables on the front. Let me see what the primary ingredients of vegetables are, of vegetable oil. What is in vegetable oil? It's not like, they call it vegetable oil, so it sounds good. It's really vegetable oil is made from seed, is excuse me. Vegetable oil is commonly referring to plant-based oils, often made from canola oil, corn oil, palm oil, soybean oil, and sunflower oils. There you go. Those are the oils you want to avoid. Soybean, in particular, is genetically modified in the United States, unless it says otherwise. And so soybean oil will have glyphosate in it, almost certainly. Corn is also genetically modified. Palm oil you want to avoid. Palm oil, it's really bad for the environment. They'll cut down healthy forests or healthy tropical rainforests and plant palm oil trees, and they get carbon credits. At least they did. It was the most backwards. So they were cutting down healthy forests, planting these palm oil trees, and carbon credits were encouraging this. So they were encouraging deforestation. Really terrible. Please don't buy palm oil. Mother Earth, it makes Mother Earth very, very sad. I'm not speaking for Mother Earth. I'm guessing if Mother Earth had a personage like Gaia, the spirit of the earth, she would not like palm oil. Please avoid palm oil just for environmental reasons. Nikki, do you know what can help with the tissue regrowth of bone? I know lion's mane is good for nerves, right? Tissue regrowth of bone. Yeah, I'd work with an osteopath. That sounds very serious. Osteopath is a bone doctor. Other things that can help would be magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2. I'd take all those together. What brand of lion's mane do I recommend? MSRR. I recommend my lion's mane because it's the best quality lion's mane at the best possible price. It's third-party tested, it's GMP certified, and it comes with a money-back guarantee. It's called Roar Lion's Mane. You can get it the link below my profile or go to roarlionsmane.com. And it's great. Opinion on lion's mane powder for cooking. I wouldn't cook with it unless you're going to add it to like a dessert, but I wouldn't heat it. You can add it to like I add it to sauces, or like I'll melt coconut oil and then add maple syrup and lion's mane and then use that, but I wouldn't like put it in the oven. I don't know if that denatures it or not. Hey, I got a hat. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Contraindications for lion's mane. There's very few. Lion's mane does interact with antidepressants because it reduces depression. So that's important to know. If you're taking any medication, please check with your pharmacist before taking any supplements. I just want you to be safe. I think supplements are great. I think exercise is really important. Healthy diet is really, really important. Good sleep's important. Supplements can help. And in general, they're very safe for most people. Please check with your pharmacist if you're taking other medication. I want you to be safe. I say that with all seriousness. And pharmacists, frankly, I think they're stressed, but they're kind of bored. They want interesting questions. So be like, hey, I'm taking this drug. I want to take these 3 supplements. Is that okay? Would you type this into your machine? Lion's mane, generally speaking, doesn't have a whole lot of negative side effects. Some risk factors. One is it lowers blood pressure, so it can interact with blood pressure medication very slightly, but it's important for you to know that. It can also helps reduce depression and anxiety. So if you're taking an antidepressant or an anti-anxiety drug, that can impact that. Where's that person who disagreed with me? I haven't seen another comment from him. I answered his question pretty about bad oils. I didn't hear from him. Lil, what foods are bad for inflammation? So these are processed foods, packaged foods, refined oils, like the bad oils, the sunflower, safflower, corn, canola oil, vegetable oil. Avoid all those oils, and then refined sugar, and then processed meats. Those are ones. Marios, is it true that herpes virus can cause Alzheimer's? Yes, the herpes simplex virus can increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. So does P. gingivalis, which is a mouth bacteria. One of my very first viral videos was on how mouth bacteria can impact the risk of Alzheimer's disease. So that's very important. Another one is Lyme's disease. That can increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. And then the herpes simplex virus can as well. What causes ring in the ears? I don't know. There's a great drug that can help with this. This is discovered by Albert Hoffman, who discovered LSD as well as psilocybin, and he created a pharmaceutical called Hydergine, spelled Hydergine. It increases the blood flow to the brain, and it helps tinnitus. User 2004, check that out. Hydergine, you need to talk to your medical doctor. Lion's mane not good for Parkinson's. Is that a question? I don't think lion's mane has a direct benefit to Parkinson's, but it may be helpful because lion's mane can help nerve growth. And then Parkinson's disease is about a loss of dopamine neurons or dopaminergic neurons. And so those make dopamine or release dopamine. And so if you're losing those neurons, lion's mane may help regrow or protect or preserve them. We don't know, but it's possible. Lion's mane also reduces anxiety and improves sleep. That might help with Parkinson's disease as well. But there's not, lion's mane is much more appropriate for memory, for sleep, and for Alzheimer's than Parkinson's, but it may be helpful for Parkinson's. Let me just double check. It's unlikely to be unhelpful. Here we go. A modeled study, so I don't know what that is. I'd have to read this more in depth, but I'm just reading the headlines here. This is from mycelium.com. Mycelium.com. A modeled study was conducted in 2020 to evaluate how lion's mane may impact the effects of Parkinson's disease. The results suggest that lion's mane is very effective in treating damaged brain neurons to recover in Parkinson's disease cases. That's just one study. I don't think that's enough. Can lion's mane mushrooms fight Parkinson's disease? This is on forji.co, forji.co, excuse me. So this is a powerful sentence. I don't necessarily buy this. It's been proven. I don't know if it's been proven, but this article says it's been proven. Excuse me, I did reduce some pop-ups. It's been proven that lion's mane promotes neurogenesis. Yes, I think that's true. Parkinson's disease does the exact opposite, destroying integral parts of the brain as the illness progresses. Okay, so lion's mane promotes neuron growth. I agree with that. Parkinson's destroys neurons. The two seem to be in direct opposition to one another. Draw your own conclusions. Yeah, that's reasonable. So there you go. So lion's mane helps grow new neurons, new brain cells, and Parkinson's, you lose neurons, specifically dopamine neurons or dopaminergic neurons. And so lion's mane could be helpful. C. Carpenter, does lion's mane do anything for neurofibromas or NF1? Let's check that out. Let's go to Chat GPT, which is the AI software, which is awesome. This is fluoride-free water with a pinch of salt. More than a pinch, actually, a fair amount. Let's see what ChatGPT says. There's no scientific evidence to suggest that lion's mane can be used to treat neurofibromas. Neurofibromas are tumors that develop in the nerves and can cause significant physical and cosmetic issues. So no data for that. What do I think of Prevagen? Priya, great question. I think Prevagen is garbage. I think they got really good marketing, and there's no data that I've seen. Let's check out ChatGPT. I've looked for data. I haven't seen any. Does Prevagen help reduce Alzheimer's? There's so many things that work so well. I could name 7 behaviors, and I could name 10 supplements off the top of my head that have shown benefits to improve memory and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. And so Prevagen is not in there. And Prevagen, I mean, if you want a supplement that helps with the brain, lion's mane. Start with lion's mane. You can do curcumin. Ceylon cinnamon also helps. Bacopa helps. Exercise helps. Prevagen is a dietary supplement. Ha! Here we go. You're going to love this. This is from ChatGPT. Check this out. Quote, the Federal Trade Commission and the New York Attorney General's Office have taken legal action against the makers of Prevagen for false and deceptive advertising. For its effects on Alzheimer's disease, there's no scientific evidence to support that Prevagen can reduce or cure Alzheimer's disease. Boom. There you go. Love that. Wow. ChatGPT was very clear on that one. So I was right about that one. Lucky me. So no data to show that Prevagen is helpful. So Damia, MS for multiple sclerosis, uh, go to my profile and go to Dr. Shannon. She's under free resources. Schedule with her. She is an expert in helping people with MS. I'm not an expert in MS. My aunt has MS. I have not been able to help her. I've tried. She also has Parkinson's disease. And so I recommend talking to Dr. Shannon. There's a link below my profile. Willoughby, hi, I'm 43 in surgical menopause. I can't have HRT. I'm so worried about my brain. Any ideas? Again, I would get with Dr. Shannon. Dr. Shannon specializes in women's health and hormones and autoimmune disease. So I would do that. She'll be able to be of greatest help. And you are right. It is important to do what you can to optimize your hormones because hormones matter for brain health. We're just beginning to learn this. It really matters. Fun loving girl. Best time to take lion's mane. So I like to take my lion's mane, raw lion's mane, about an hour before bed. I sleep more deeply and I get vivid dreams. Anyone else experience that? If you would drop something in the chat, let fun loving girl know what's up. That would be great. Thoughts on chaga mushroom? Yeah, chaga's great. Chaga rocks. All right, let's scroll down to the bottom here. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. There's a lot of comments here, which is great. Please continue to ask questions. It makes it super dynamic. And I'm not gonna be able to get to all of them. And some of them I just miss. So I'm sorry. How old am I? Zaina, I am 40. Is it good to drink gelatin? So cute mom, I'd recommend collagen, not gelatin. Is there anything to get rid of HPV? That's a good question, Laura. That's a good question for a medical doctor or a gynecologist. I don't specialize in HPV. That's a very good question, though. What do I think of alpha GPC? To Ulu. Alpha GPC is great. Alpha GPC, for those of you who don't know, let me say it slowly. Alpha GPC is a nootropic. It's a smart drug that increases acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is what I call the master molecule of memory. It is a neurotransmitter involved in memory in the hippocampus, the memory center of your brain, also involved in motor movement. This is my motor movement. See, motor. Alpha GPC can increase acetylcholine because it's a precursor to acetylcholine. So that's really, really valuable. I've taken alpha GPC for the last 4 years on and off. It's great. It's very, very safe. I highly recommend it. I have my clients on it, my clients who are trying to prevent Alzheimer's disease and are doing a great job. I put them on alpha GPC. Alpha GPC is great. I like to combine alpha GPC with aniracetam. It's terrific. So yoga girl, I would not put baking soda in water. Baking soda it would make your stomach more basic. Your stomach is naturally acidic. Your stomach has a pH of between 1 and 2, extremely acidic. Why? Because it's meant to kill things. It's meant to kill viruses and bacteria and foreign invaders, right? It's meant to kill things. It's also meant to break down protein. That's why we have a highly acidic stomach. And about half of your immune system is in your gut, is in your digestive system. The other half is in your blood, and you actually have you actually have an immune system in your brain called glial cells. Certain microglia are like your immune system for your brain. And so you don't really want to mess with the acidity of your stomach. I'm not saying you want to eat acidic food. I'm saying don't try to make your stomach basic. That's why I don't like Kangen water. I think Kangen water is very misleading, and I think that's bad. Now, I do want you to drink good water. I want you to drink fluoride-free water, and it's free of heavy metals. But Kangen water, I think, is no bueno. And I don't recommend baking soda in water either. What do I think of berberine? I haven't taken it myself. Yes, Justin Scheim. Can I spell the medicine for the ringing in the ears? It is spelled Hydergine, Hydergine. One more time, Hydergine. Priya, what do vivid dreams mean? It means that you have a dream and it feels very real and you remember a lot of it and it's intense and it's fun. So when I go to bed and I take lion's mane, I go to bed and I have like 2 or 3 adventures in my dreams. It's really cool. And I remember them. And then I'm walking in my neighborhood. So when I wake up, I drink a glass of water or celery juice, put on my clothes, I'm out the door. Ideally within 5 minutes of waking up or getting out of bed. And I'm on my walk. I'm like, oh my gosh, what were those dreams I had? Those were really kind of fun. By the way, I like Jordan Peterson's dream interpretation. It's It's your subconscious mind trying to communicate important ideas to you. So it's a great idea to dream and then think about your dreams because it's your subconscious mind trying to put things in your conscious mind through your dreams. By the way, if you read the Bible or the Torah, or I don't know if it's in the Bhagavad Gita, if you read these ancient spiritual texts, dreams are a way that God communicates to humans, and so ancient people have thought for a very long time that our dreams are important, and I believe they are too. If nothing else, they are more enjoyable than nothingness as we sleep. Which brand do I recommend? Which brand, Annie? Which brand of lion's mane? I recommend my lion's mane. This is Roar lion's mane. This is not only lion's mane, but it's also a mix of 10 medicinal mushrooms. It's got reishi, chaga, lion's mane, cordyceps, shiitake, maitake, turkey tail. Also, whatever supplement you get, make sure it's third-party tested and GMP certified. Third-party tested means an independent company has looked at it. So take a pill. A third-party company will take this, take a pill, and then it will break it apart and then analyze it and see what's in it. And then report back and make sure that what's on the label is correct. Really important standard in supplements. Also, GMP certified means good manufacturing practices. That means the company that makes this, the factory that makes this, is certified good manufacturing practices. That is an important industry standard as well. So look for that no matter what supplement you get, not just mine, but everyone. I pay extra for third-party tested. I do. Costs me money. It's important. And then lastly, look for a money-back guarantee. I offer a six-month money-back guarantee. Morning Man, which I love. It's the green drink I do in the morning. That's got a year-long guarantee. Talk about a great guarantee. You can try their product for a year, and if you don't like it, you can return it. That's how confident they are in the product. I have a 6-month guarantee. I stand behind it. And if you don't like it, you don't need to return it. Just let me know, and I will refund your money. And if you're already taking lion's mane and it's not mine, please try mine. If you don't like mine better, let me know, and I'm happy to refund your money. Isn't that great? I want you to have the best lion's mane possible. This is the best possible lion's mane at the best possible price. If you find a better lion's mane at a better price, I will pay you $100 cash. Well, I don't know if I want to mail you cash, but I will pay you $100, or I will send you lion's mane, or both, or I don't know. But I stand behind my product 1,000%. Allie, glad you mentioned fluoride. Thoughts on this? Yeah, avoid drinking fluoride. Drinking fluoride your body does not need fluoride. About 50% of the fluoride that we consume gets stuck in our body. So we excrete 50% through our urine. 50% stays inside of us in our tissues and our organs. You don't want that. And so I don't recommend that. B vitamin supplement is good. Okay, we can skip to the bottom of the comments here. Pardon me if I missed you. What is lion's mane good for? Lion's mane is good for sleep. It's good for protecting the brain. It's neuroprotective. It's good for memory. It helps grow new brain cells. It reduces inflammation, and it gives you vivid dreams. What are the side effects? I don't know of any side effects of lion's mane that's good. I don't know of any side effects of mine for specifically. I took 4x. I took 4 regular doses in one day. I actually did an experiment. You can watch it on TikTok. No negative side effects. Some people have told me they've taken a lion's mane powder and they got bloated. I don't know about that. I don't know about the quality. I don't know which brand that is. I'm telling you, that doesn't happen with mine. Doesn't mean it won't, but I haven't heard that from anyone. And I've taken a lot. I've taken a large dose of this. I took 4x the recommended dose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and no negative side effects. So this is pretty side effect free. If you are taking prescription drugs, please check with your pharmacist. I want you to be safe. I really do. It's very important. Best water filter. I like Berkey filter. That's for Best Dragon. How do I buy lion's mane? There's a link below my profile. So click here, or Karina or Inez, if you're here, could you drop my link? And then it's the second link. It's no, excuse me, it's the third link. It says Roar Lion's Mane. Oh, this is neat. So I recently got interviewed for an article in Newsweek. It was about how exercise can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. And so that just got published. I'll put that up top. And so if you'd like to read the article, the link's below my profile. And then if you read it, please comment on it. Please share it with someone who else will read it. And then please comment on the article. in the article, please say what a nice article it is if you like it, how well written it is. And then if you'd like it to be in the main magazine, please say, would you please put this in the print magazine? That would be really cool because then it could be printed. So right now it's online. The Newsweek article is right there. It's newsweek.com/exercise-prevent dementia. If you go to my profile, you can see it. Rondo, I've not asked the company for that. I've been doing other things. Thank you for reminding me. I will reach out to them. Layla, are you allowed to experiment on yourself? Is that ethical? Sure. Why wouldn't that be ethical? If you read the book, The Body by Bill Bryson, it's a history of science. And a lot of the great scientists and a lot of these people were medical doctors were doing experiments on themselves and their families. So early scientists, and then Tim Ferriss did this. Who knows Tim Ferriss? Who likes Tim Ferriss? Give me a thumbs up, give me a roar, give me a like. Tim Ferriss did a lot of experimenting on himself. He would take supplements or he'd do exercise, he'd eat food, and then he'd take his blood and he'd experiment what certain foods, supplements, drugs did to him. That's great data. You're able to find stuff out really quickly. And then it's so much faster and easier for me to experiment on myself than to try to get 20 of you together and then send you all lion's mane and then get you all to take it and then get you all to fill out surveys about how you feel. It's much more difficult. I'm not saying that research isn't valuable. I'm doing similar research on that right now on huperzine A. That research is important and much easier for me to say, hey, does this have a side effect if I take 4X? Well, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say you should take 4X this supplement. I'm saying I took 4X, four times the daily dose, and I was fine. I'm giving you a data point. Is it conclusive, double-blind, placebo-controlled science? No. Is it data? Yes. Good question. Can I take lion's mane in the morning? Yes. Take it with your coffee. It goes really well with coffee. Yes, it's good for the immune system, TRD. You've gotten some raw lion's mane, didn't you? Have you taken it yet? Eon's break. Is taking lion's mane for a long period of time stopping having negative effects? Oh, if you stop it, will it have negative effects? So what I've noticed is when I don't take it, my dreams aren't as vivid and my anxiety during the day returns. So I have ADHD and I have afternoon anxiety, like between 3 and 6. I'll get kind of just like nervous and anxious in my body. If I exercise, it's better. Or if I take lion's mane, it's better. And so if I don't take lion's mane and I don't exercise, I feel that tension, that anxiety in my body. Who understands what I'm talking about? Who gets the anxiety tension in your body in the afternoon? And so you kind of just go back to where you were if you don't take it. So it's not like I can take one dosage of lion's mane and then never get afternoon anxiety again. That's not how it works. That would be cool. That's not how it works. If I take this every day, my anxiety stays away. That sounds nice. If I stop taking it, the anxiety can return. And that's one reason why I exercise almost every afternoon. Make sense? Kind Diego, I think I answered where to get the lion's mane. How much iron supplement to take? I don't recommend an iron supplement unless you are deficient in iron. If you eat meat, you probably get enough iron. Most of us have plenty of iron. Benefits of black seed oil. Yes, Skyle. So black seed oil increases antioxidants in the body. That's awesome. It reduces inflammation. That's awesome. And it reduces uric acid and helps burn fat, specifically belly fat around the visceral, the belly fat, the really dangerous fat. So black seed oil actually helps with weight loss. Lil, if I had to choose supplements to take, what would I say? Well, it depends what I'm trying to accomplish. So if I wanted to gain muscle mass, I would choose creatine. Creatine is a supplement that's really helpful for gaining muscle. It also increases energy. If I wanted to sleep well, I would take lion's mane or magnesium or melatonin, depending. If I wanted to get a lot of work done during the day, it would be aniracetam. If I wanted to lose weight, it would probably be, it might be black seed oil. I like that one a lot. It might be L-tyrosine for weight loss because that increases energy, or MCT oil. So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. I really like lion's mane because there's a lot of data on it and it's good for so many things. So I like that one for it's not a panacea. It's not a fix every problem. It is great for a lot of things. And so I really like it. And I really like the sleep aspect. Who has trouble sleeping? Who has trouble sleeping? Give me a like, give me a roar. Let me know if you have trouble sleeping. I had trouble sleeping for years, and I finally got my sleep really dialed in. It's consistent. I wear an eye mask. I tape my mouth, so I just nose breathe at night. Anyone else tape your mouth? Let me know in the chat. And I take lion's mane and melatonin. I take lion's mane and melatonin 5 nights a week, and I sleep really, really well. And so I think that's been the biggest thing in my health has been improved my sleep over the last 2 years. Jen, what are your thoughts on fluoride treatments for the dentist? I don't recommend them. I don't think they're necessary. I think they're a really bad idea on young children because they're going to swallow some of it. Really, really silly. You can use a fluoridated toothpaste, but I use an unfluoridated toothpaste. I use Tom's of Maine, but I don't think fluoride treatments are necessary. Okay, I'm going to skip to the bottom of the comments here. Where do you get your lion's mane and your black seed oil? So my lion's mane, I buy this. This is mine. You can get this if you go here, go to the link below my profile, and it'll say Roar Lion's Mane, and you can buy some there. You can also go to roarlionsmane.com. This is for Sandra Truth. My black seed oil I get on Amazon. For Amazon, look for third party tested. For anything, look for third party tested. Is Shilajit good for hair loss? Shilajit helps with increases fulvic acid. I don't know if that helps with hair loss. Let's see. Shilajit is a mineral-rich substance found in India and Nepal. It has been used for centuries for various medicinal purposes, including hair loss. Shilajit is said to promote hair growth by nourishing the scalp and stimulating the production of new hairs. Well, that's interesting. So Shilajit topically may be helpful. That's interesting. Is it safe to take melatonin regularly? Good question, King Diego. Is melatonin safe to take regularly? The data says yes. I take it 5 nights a week. I like to take at least 2 days off. I think that's a good thing. And don't give it to children. Melatonin's a hormone. We want to make sure that children are safe. And then folks on Instagram, please feel free to post a question. How's the sound on Instagram, by the way? I've got my phones layered. One phone here, TikTok, Instagram, and then YouTube here. Layla, is a brain transplant possible? Will the mind and brain separate? What connects the brain and mind? That's a very interesting question. Is it a brain transplant? I think will be possible in the next 50 years when AI and robotics get a lot of this stuff figured out. I don't know what that looks like, but that's very interesting. Another multiple sclerosis question. Yasmin, for multiple sclerosis, I recommend go to my link. Go to the link below my profile. Has everyone been able to find that? Would you let me know? I haven't seen anyone drop it in the chat. So my Linktree link, which is right below my profile. So if you go here, click my picture, then click that link. If you scroll down to Dr. Shannon, she can help you with MS. She's great. Maureen, without lion's mane, my day is not as productive. Thank you for sharing, Maureen. Timur, do you recommend alpha GPC for Parkinson's? Yes, it's worth a try. Someone recently told me who I recommended aniracetam to. He recently messaged me. I sound good. Thank you, love. He recently messaged me and he said that aniracetam is helping his Parkinson's disease. So I'm trying to put together a study on this. I need 20 committed people to do it. I only have like 5 right now. But alpha GPC may help with Parkinson's disease. Yes, Marcus, the tape rocks. Copper deficiency is normally what doctors think is iron deficiency. Interesting, Marcus. Most of us don't have copper deficiency either. Most of us, we're more likely to have a zinc deficiency. Heart issues, any recommendations? Well, what's the heart issue? Losing weight and getting healthier, better exercise, better diet. I'd start with your diet. If you eat a really healthy diet, the risk of heart disease plummets. If I was diagnosed with cancer or heart disease, I would probably go on a whole foods plant-based diet, which is a very healthy vegan diet. That's been really helpful for a lot of people. He's from the Cleveland Clinic. I forget his name. He's an Olympic gold medalist in rowing as well. Caldwell Esselstyn. Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn has helped people reverse heart disease with a whole foods plant-based diet. So I'd recommend trying that. Cold sore advice. Get better sleep and take care of your immune system. That can help. Yeah, going plant-based can be really helpful. What can help boost energy? I'm tired all the time. Get good sleep. Here's how to get good sleep. Number one, exercise every day. Aerobic exercise increases deep sleep. So get some aerobic exercise. Number two, practice some mindfulness, some meditation, something that's relaxing. You can also listen to music or deep breaths. Let's do our breathing exercise. So I learned this from Dr. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford. So sit up straight, shoulders back, and we're going to do this. We're going to breathe in through the nose twice. So breathe in, pause, breathe in, and slow exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 3 times. I do this before bed, and this is a really powerful thing if you get overstressed, overstimulated during the day. So please use this throughout the day, and then do this 5 minutes before getting into bed for sleep. This can help with sleep. I also do this while I lay in bed trying to sleep. It's super helpful. So these are 2 really important things to do to improve the quality of your sleep. Number 1, exercise, aerobic exercise, minimum 10 minutes, ideally 30 minutes a day or more. And number 2 is practice mindfulness. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. Pause. Inhale. Slow exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale. Pause. Inhale. Slow exhale through the mouth. Last one. Inhale. Pause. Inhale. And exhale with the mouth with a sigh. Wow, that is so relaxing. I just feel this relaxation wash over me. It's just so wonderful just to sit here with my eyes closed. Okay, put that use that throughout the day. Practice it throughout the day, 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, what'd that take? 10 seconds? Maybe 20? Just practice that throughout the day. It'll give you greater emotional control. It will reduce stress. It can reduce anxiety. It can improve sleep. Also, A188, stop eating food 3 hours before bed. That improves sleep quality. And then try some lion's mane. And then you may also want to try some melatonin. Get some blue blockers. Where are my blue blockers? Let me go grab them. So as soon as I finish up the lion's den, as soon as I finish up the live, I put these on and I get into a hot bath. These help protect my eyes from the bright light and help calm me down before bed. And then you can also do a hot tub or sauna an hour before bed. That can help as well. So let me know what you're going to do, A188. We just took some time answering your question. Let me know which of those you're going to start doing. And I'd love to hear how you're going to improve your sleep. Jamal, what up? Where did you get this information from about black seed oils? Yeah, I read it on a meta-analysis on healthline.com. So if you search healthline.com and black seed oil, you'll read it. So Dr. Shannon is spelled S-H. So Nancy, Dr. Shannon is spelled S-H-A-N-N-Y-N. If you did you go to my Linktree link? It's here. Can someone post my Linktree link in the chat, please, for Nancy? So Dr. Shannon's link, if you scroll down, it's under free resources. And then it's Dr. Shannon free journey to wellness call. It's right under the YouTube button under free resources. Anything for high cholesterol? Yeah, diet. Reduce processed and packaged foods. Eat more vegetables. That'll make a huge difference for cholesterol. Are constipation and depression connected? I don't know. They may be, simply because you may feel more depressed if you're constipated. Also, they may both relate to your gut bacteria. So potentially, I don't know. We could think of reasons why they would be, Zaina. I mean, if your gut bacteria help make the neurotransmitter serotonin. I think they make 80% of your serotonin, and a low amount of serotonin is associated with depression. And so if you don't have enough serotonin, you may be depressed. If you're constipated, you probably don't have healthy gut bacteria. You're probably not eating enough fiber. That makes your gut bacteria mad. Your gut bacteria want fiber. Your gut buddies want fiber. So yeah, they're likely related, and I can logic that reason why. But I'm just guessing why that would be the case. What do I think of ayahuasca? I haven't done it myself. I've done other psychedelics. I think I've had a great experience with them. I've also had less than great experiences, but nothing too bad. And I think ayahuasca can be very healing and transformative for some people. I highly recommend if you're going to do it, that you do it in a way that's right for you and that you get guidance with it. I don't recommend just trying it on your own. I think that's very dangerous and a bad idea. But doing it with a shaman or a leader or someone who, if someone you know and trust has done ayahuasca with a professional or a shaman, try to get a referral. Why am I drinking salt water? Because a health guru friend recommended it to me and I'm trying it out and I really like it. Lindsay, why is melatonin okay for adults but not for kids? Great question. Because melatonin is a hormone. Melatonin is a hormone. I don't think it's a good idea giving hormones to kids because we don't know what happens. Andrew Huberman doesn't like melatonin for adults. I disagree. But I agree with his assessment that giving melatonin to kids is a little dangerous. Why Astrid on Instagram? Why celery juice? Celery juice, I found I just have a better day when I have celery juice. I'm more patient. I'm more balanced emotionally. Celery juice is a great detoxer. It's good for the gut bacteria. It's got some like salts in it, some electrolytes. It just feels really good for me in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna skip down to the bottoms here. Ambers. Yes, you could try lion's mane. So lion's mane is safe for healthy adults. And so if you feel your 19-year-old son is a healthy adult, yeah, that could be helpful. If he's having trouble sleeping, I would lion's mane can be helpful, but also reduce the lights before bed. Take the phone and TV and computer away 2 hours before bed. Seriously, we're not meant to look at devices an hour before bed. We're not. Oh no, am I losing connection? Um, So lion's mane can help, but it's not the only solution. Make sure he's not eating 3 hours before bed. You want him to have a consistent bedtime, a consistent wake time, and turn off TV and phone 2 hours before bed. It's really important. It's very hard to go to sleep. My friends who have kids, they'll say how their teenagers look like going to bed with their phone and they're scrolling on their phone in bed. They're never going to get to sleep. First of all, the algorithm is designed to keep them alert and awake. So you got very smart neuroscientists and psychologists working to keep people awake. So that's not good. Next, just the screen's bright. It's keeping their eyes awake. So please don't let your kids sleep with their phone. Thank you, TRD. I so appreciate that. Awesome, A118. You're going to do the breathing exercises. Awesome. The lion's mane and the exercise. Terrific. How to increase serotonin. Exercise, eating healthy foods, getting hugs, listening to music. Want those again? Just chime. Exercise, eating healthy food. So remove the sugar, eat more vegetables. Hugs, be active in your community. Listen to music. When I say listen to music, I don't mean clean and listen to music. And I don't mean do something and listen to music. I mean sit, put on your headphones, close your eyes, listen to 10 minutes of music you love. Increases both serotonin and testosterone in both men and women. Jaktinga, good morning. Good morning to you. What supplements to take when brain damage? What kind of brain damage? I would do fish oil and a B complex to start with, and then quercetin, Ceylon cinnamon, and aniracetam can be helpful. Lion's mane also. Lion's mane helps grow new nerves, grow new neurons. So lion's mane is a really good one as well. And then I have a great lion's mane supplement, Jaktinga. I'm guessing if it's good morning for you, I'm guessing you're international. We do ship internationally. I don't know if you can get aniracetam in your country. It varies on country to country. Please follow your local laws. Ceylon cinnamon and quercetin are also really good. Zaina, best foods for gut bacteria. Fiber, lots of fiber and probiotics. Fibers in plants. Jilly B, large amounts of omegas for increased dopamine, true or not? I don't know. Let's find out. Heard something about that. Dietary supplementation with omega-3 acids increases dopamine levels and dopamine receptor binding. There you go. It looks like yes. How interesting. What type of vegetables do I buy? I buy organic vegetables, primarily broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, and Brussels sprouts. I roast one of those almost every night. So every night I'm eating roasted cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables. They're great. They're rich in nutrients, and they're also they help detox. And then I'll do in the morning. First of all, I'll do Morning Man, which has 50 different superfoods. So I get a bunch of different superfoods in my morning smoothie, and then I'll also add kale and broccoli to that as well. So a lot of broccoli, cruciferous vegetables. The important thing, yes, M, is that you get vegetables you like. So in the Newsweek article that I was interviewed for, I said the most important thing is that you exercise doing exercise you like. You want it to be sustainable. If you hate broccoli, I don't recommend broccoli. In fact, I say don't eat broccoli if you hate it. Try cauliflower. Almost everybody likes cauliflower. Give me a roar. Give me some thumbs up for cauliflower. Cauliflower is just delicious. Just olive oil, salt and pepper, roast it until it's done. It's delicious. It's so good. You don't need to eat broccoli if you don't like it. By the way, same recipe, broccoli, olive oil, salt and pepper, roast in the oven. Delicious if you like broccoli. Same thing with Brussels sprouts. Same thing with asparagus. Roast vegetables, roast cruciferous vegetables. Asparagus are not cruciferous, but you know what I'm saying. And eat them. They're delicious. Find some vegetables you love. That's what's most important. Mycelium and lion's mane. Yeah, so most of the research is on fruiting bodies. Fruiting bodies are the part of the mushrooms that come up into the earth. Mycelium are kind of underneath. And so some people say that mycelium is better than the fruiting body. Our ancestors ate the fruiting body. That's what they ate because that's what they could find. And so it makes sense to me that the fruiting body will be much healthier for us. It's also much more economical. And so if we're going to get mushrooms to every human on planet Earth, it's going to be the fruiting body. It's not going to be the mycelium. And so I think, and so the fruiting body, my understanding is there's much more research on that than the mycelium. And the research shows that it's good. What do I think about grapeseed oil? It depends on how it's made. It's not nearly as bad as vegetable oil, canola oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil. Grapeseed oil might be okay if it's cold pressed or it's not made in too much high heat. Probiotics helped my depression. Awesome. Big roar to you. Okay, it is getting time for me to head out here. Interesting. Sujo Head. The Prophet Muhammad said black seed oil is a cure for all except death. Really? That's cool. All right, so Jean Doe, lion's mane dosage. We don't have a good dosage in the research literature. It's not specific. What I can tell you is that you can tell if your lion's mane is working. Number one, if you get good sleep. Number two, if you get vivid dreams. So my lion's mane has 266 milligrams, and I get good sleep and vivid dreams. So do other people. So that tells me there's a good amount in here. Mine also has a mixture of other medicinal mushrooms like reishi, chaga, shiitake, maitake, turkey tail. It's got 10 medicinal mushrooms in here. So not only does it have lion's mane, but other medicinal mushrooms as well. Anyone taking my lion's mane, would you give Jean Doe? Would you let her know what you think of it? Good, bad. And so this, just to talk about this for just a moment, this is the best quality lion's mane at the best possible price. Whatever lion's mane you get, I recommend everyone here at least try lion's mane. And please check with your medical doctor first or your pharmacist. And if you're taking drugs, if you're taking pharmaceuticals, check to make sure it's safe for you. So whatever supplements you get, if you're going to buy supplements, make sure they are third-party tested. That means an independent company has analyzed the supplement to make sure that what's on the label is what's in the bottle. So they'll take my lion's mane, take a pill, break that apart, and then look at the powder, analyze it in their machines, and they'll say, hey, this does have lion's mane and shiitake and reishi. It's got these amounts in it. So that's really important. I pay extra for that. So that way you know that this is for real. That's important to me. Next, GMP certified. That stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. That means the facility that makes this has been certified good manufacturing practices. That's a standard in the industry. That's really good. Next, thank you for the roar, Astrid. Next, you want a money back guarantee. That means that whoever's making it really stands behind it. I got a 6-month guarantee. 6 months. Amazon usually has a 30 or 60 day, if at all, on their supplements. 6 months. And then you don't even need to return it. If you don't like it, you can keep it. I'm serious about that. No one's asked for a refund yet. That doesn't mean they won't. I don't anticipate they will because it's so good. So give it a try. So I want everyone on this call, if you're everyone on live, if you're considering doing lion's mane, try this because you have nothing to lose. If you don't love it, you don't pay. I'm serious about that. And if you find a better quality lion's mane at a better price, I will pay you $100. Let me say that again. If you find a better lion's mane, so that means third-party tested, GMP certified, and it's got lion's mane in it, and you like it better than mine, and it's a better price than mine, I will pay you $100. You're not going to find it. You're not. If you do, I want to talk to whoever's making that because I want to know what the hell they're doing. How did you make lion's mane at a better price than I'm offering it? Because I'm doing the very best I can to bring this to you as inexpensively as I can. So how many bottles have we sold in the last month? We've sold, I think, over 1,000. Yeah, I think we've sold over 1,000 bottles over the last month, which is really cool. And so if you want to try this, go to roarlionsmane.com or click the link below my profile. Could someone drop the link in at the bottom, please? And then it's the first link in my link tree that it says Roar. Is it the first? Yeah, it says Roar Lion's Mane Supplement, best quality at the best price. Click that. And then if you order the large amount, you get free shipping. And so there's a great deal on right now. It's like 50 cents a day. It's crazy good. Other things in my link tree. There's the Newsweek article. This just came out today. I was featured in a Newsweek article. It was about exercise and reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Please click that and read it. If you like it, please share the article and please comment below the article. And then if you want the article to appear in print, please say that. That would be really helpful to me. I'd love to have it in the print as well, but please read that. I put a lot of effort into that interview and I want you to know the benefits of exercise and please share that with other people. So that's the Newsweek article. Next is my free ebook, my top 10 weight loss supplements. I wrote 2 ebooks with Chad Tackett, who's one of the world's leading experts in sustainable weight loss. And we created 2 books together. So if you click that link, you can download both ebooks for free. You enter your name, email, phone number is optional. And then who wants to lose weight? Who's into sustainable weight loss? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment in the bottom. So this is really unfortunate. About 40% of Americans are obese. 40%, 4 out of 10 Americans are obese. 70% are obese or overweight. So 7 out of 10 of us could lose some weight. That's really important. And so after you get your free ebooks, one ebook is on weight loss supplements. The other one is on fat burning recipes. So recipes that can help with weight loss. They're delicious. They're so good. After that, you'll be taken to a page where you can get a free hormonal profile. Your hormones affect your ability to lose weight. Let me say that again. Your hormones affect your ability to lose weight. And so by knowing your unique hormonal profile, that can help assist with sustainable weight loss. Make sense? Give me a roar if that makes sense. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. So after you get your free ebooks, you will have an opportunity to get a free hormonal profile. All that's free from me and from Chad. Now, if you work with Chad's team, there is a cost to that. I want to be upfront about that. But the 2 ebooks and the hormonal profile are totally free. Make sense? Give me a roar. All right. And next, we've been talking about doing a cruise. If you'd like to do a cruise, it'll probably be a weekend cruise to start. Fill out the form and click that out. I want to see how much you want to spend because I want to find a cruise that fits your budget, and I want to find a cruise that'll work for everyone. Basically, we'll do 1 or 2 days of teaching on the cruise when we're out to sea, and then we'll travel the islands together or wherever we are, and we'll enjoy good weather together. So apply for the cruise. Next, some more free resources. There's my free masterclass, How to Prevent Alzheimer's Disease. Click the link into your name and email, and I'll send that to you. Next, my brain fitness newsletter. Who's getting the newsletter? I've spent a lot of time in the newsletter. I'm actually writing some tomorrow. Who's getting the newsletter? It's filled every day. I send you an email with valuable information about brain health, brain fitness, foods to eat, supplements to take. I have one on magnesium. I really put a lot of effort to that. And then sometimes I'll link to TikTok videos if you want to watch some of the videos I put out. And so if you want that, that's the Brain Fitness email newsletter. That's free. Click that link into your name and email, and I'll email that to you. Next, my Instagram. So those of you on Instagram, hello everyone on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram because my TikTok might not be around forever because, thank you, Just Shine. My TikTok might not be around forever because the government wants to shut it down and they're being a little silly right now, the government in the United States. And so please follow me on at least one other platform, Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Better yet, all of them. That way you can see all the content I put out because you're unlikely to see all of it on any platform. And you can send me a private message on Instagram. Please say something in your message. If you just say, hey, what do you like? If you just say, hey, what do you think of this supplement? I might not answer. But if you say, hey, Robert, I've been watching you on TikTok and I like this, and hey, I have a question for you, I'm happy to respond to that. I do my best to respond to all of those. On Facebook, I have more free content. Check me out there. And then on YouTube, hi, YouTube people, I post this live on YouTube. So this will be there. So if you want to see all of it, you can see that on YouTube. So please check that out. Those of you who have mentioned multiple sclerosis, another free resource for you. Man, I love how many free resources this are. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a roar if you like all these free resources. This is like 10 things. This is awesome. Next is Dr. Shannon. Dr. Shannon helps people with hormones and with multiple sclerosis and autoimmune disease. If you have an issue regarding hormones, MS, or autoimmune disease, click the link that says Dr. Shannon Free Journey to Wellness. You can set up a free consult with her. Thank you, Ramora. Next, long haul virus masterclass. Who has brain fog from long haul virus? If that's you, then click the long haul virus masterclass and then enter your name and email. Where's the link, Texas Mommy? It's right here. It's below my profile. It's the link below my profile. That's where all of these free resources are. And you could sign up for as many as you like. Sign up for all of them. And they're all free. And then use them. Don't just sign up for them. Actually, please use them. It's really, really important. I wrote this ebook with Chad because I want to help you, not just to entertain you. So sign up for the free masterclass. If you'd like to work with me directly, schedule a personal consultation. You can do that there, or you can apply for a free FDA certified memory test. Consultations do cost money. Those are $300 for an hour with me, or you can get a free FDA certified memory test. Next, products for optimal health. These cost money. These are physical products. First is the Lion's Mane coffee replacement, the Om Yum. Who likes the Om Yum? Who's gotten the Om Yum? The Lion's Mane coffee replacement. Put something in the chat. Let people know what you think of it. That one is organic Lion's Mane, organic reishi, organic chaga, organic cacao, organic Ceylon cinnamon, organic maca, organic curcumin. Jamal, you love it. Awesome. Just Shine likes it. So many great ingredients. It tastes great. I drink it 2 to 3 times a day. I love putting it in my coffee. It takes my jitters down from my coffee. It's amazing. I love it. Sorry, my computer screen is getting a little red. There we go. I don't know if that helps the way that I look in the video. All right. So Om Yum is amazing. If you want free shipping, get 2 bags for every 60 days. That way you don't have to pay shipping. Make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, that takes the price down from $50 to $40. And then when you use my coupon code, which is LOVE15, that takes down another 15%. So it goes from $50 to $34. And then if you do 2 bags every 60 days, which is the same thing as 1 bag every 30 days, it's a 30-day supply. Then you get free shipping. So if you want to save the maximum amount of money and not pay for shipping, get 2 bags for every 60 days, and then you'll get free shipping and you'll get the best price. Make sense? Give me a roar. Like Om Yum has totally changed my life. Wait, what's the code again? The code is LOVE15. If you click the link in my profile, you go down to products for optimal health, click the Lion's Mane coffee replacement. It'll automatically load the code for you. Love 15. Next, a couple of you asked what skin supplements I take. This is one I take. It's called Ageless Detox. You can read about that there. Next is Morning Man greens. This is my favorite thing in the morning. It's so delicious. Who's gotten Morning Man greens? Who's gotten Morning Man? It's like athletic greens, except it tastes amazing. It feels so good. It's filled with like 50 different superfoods. It's so good. Astrid, can you do too much mushrooms? We haven't seen that. You're probably going to get a headache or stomach ache if you do too much, but you can eat a lot of mushrooms and be fine. So sweet honey, I do and I love it. The Morning Man, is it the Morning Man that you love, sweet honey? It's so good. Men like it. It's got a very masculine thing to it. Women like it because it tastes great. And then get the decaf for kids. And so here's how to order it. So when you order, make sure you subscribe. That takes the price down. It's ordinarily $100 a month, which I know it's expensive. It's the same price as athletic greens. Yes, it's Morning Man. Scoop, I will answer your question in a moment. So for Morning Man, subscribe. The price goes down from $100 a month to $77. Then when you use my coupon code LOVE15, it goes down to $63. So that's like $63 a month, which is $2 a day. $2 a day for 50 different superfoods in your smoothie. $2 a day. So would you pay $2 a day for your children to have a really healthy breakfast? Seriously, would you pay $2 a day to give your children a really healthy breakfast? Give me a yes, give me a roar. I would, especially because you're probably paying that in Cheerios or Lucky Charms, and it's awful for them. So this is super healthy food. Kids love it. It's delicious. Thank you, A188. Absolutely. And so it's delicious and it feels great. I mean, kids might get away with half a serving, but it's awesome. If I were doing a smoothie for kids, I would do wild blueberries. If I can sneak in spinach, I would, and then Morning Man, and then almond milk. That's it. It tastes amazing. It's just great. And that comes with a year-long money-back guarantees. You can try it out for a year. Really great guarantee. So check out Morning Man. Harmony Pendant. If you're worried about electromagnetic frequencies, I wear this. Research shows this can help improve sleep and all kinds of benefits to this. Click the link if you want to read the research. I don't want to go through it all now. Next is my favorite coffee. It's a boutique coffee from Guatemala. The woman who runs it, it's my female minority-owned coffee plantation, and she pays her workers really well. She pays them above the average salary for Guatemala, and she wants to raise money for an orphanage. Her coffee is really good. It is expensive. It's like $30 a pound. If you want a $5 discount, you can use my coupon code, and that one's great. And then lastly, if you want to financially support my channel, you can become a Patreon patron for just $3 a month. You can become a patron and financially support the channel, and I share with you where I get my aniracetam. Aniracetam is a really powerful supplement that improves memory and can even help improve memory in early stage Alzheimer's disease. I take it to enhance my productivity, my mood. I like to take it when I travel. It's just great. So I tell you where I get that. A lot of people are having trouble finding aniracetam. I don't share it on my lives or in my videos because it'll get sold out like that. It's hard to find. You can find it, or you can become a Patreon member for $3, and then I'll tell you where I get it. And then I do release videos that are just for my Patreon patrons. So Amelia, what's my education? You can read all about my education and experience at my Linktree link below here, and then scroll down to education and experience, and you can read all about it. Thank you for asking. And an article just got published in Newsweek about me. So they interviewed me for a Newsweek article on how to prevent Alzheimer's disease with exercise. And there's a link below my profile to that. It says my Newsweek article. So check that out as well. That just got published today. You should just upload YouTube vids if that works, because you constantly reiterate yourself. Yes, I know I do, because I speak that way on the lives, because people are constantly coming in and out. The average person in the live stays for like 2 minutes. So people are constantly coming in and out. And so I'm having to say the same thing over and over again. And then this will be available on YouTube. And EVG, thanks for being here. I know some of you stay for like the whole hour. How many of you have been here for like an hour or more? Put your name in the chat. I'd like to know who's been here for a long time. Oh, Scoop. You asked what is the benefits of Omium, the benefits of the lion's mane coffee replacement. So lion's mane is great for your brain. It improves the immune system. It reduces inflammation. It helps reduce anxiety. It improves sleep quality. Omium also has curcumin, which helps protect the brain from inflammation and reduces the accumulation of plaque. It's got Ceylon cinnamon, which helps balance blood sugar and also improves memory in healthy adults. It's got black pepper, which increases the absorption of curcumin, and it's got a bunch of mushrooms in it, which are just great for the brain. So Omium's got a ton of medicinal health benefits, and it tastes great. It's like a delicious hot chocolate. It's so good. Omium's so very, very good. If you're even considering it, I so recommend it. Can I see your bracelet? I don't have a bracelet. I have a ring. Can I buy Omium? Where can I buy a lion's mane in South Africa? William, buy mine. I ship internationally. So I'd recommend get my lion's mane. I ship internationally. Well, thank you for all the kind comments, everyone. I appreciate it. Remixer, you've been here all week. Yeah, you rock. Thank you, Melissa. Great to have you. We got Chef Latina's been here. Can Roar lion's mane capsule be open to add to morning almond milk? Yes, but I just take it as a pill, but you can totally do that. Amy's been here for an hour. Crystal's been here an hour. Carol's been here every day. Vanessa's been here. XO Britch has been here 45 minutes. Ernestine's been here. Brianna's been here. Pam's been here. Scoop has been here. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. My intention is to not only share the best science, but also to entertain you. And I try to do my best. I try to be funny and not too serious. I give people a little bit of a hard time. And I love you. I just love being here with you. And I have to tell you, having this Newsweek article come out today, Groundhog Day is a really significant day for me. I love today. I watch the movie every year, and the movie is really about if you had to live today over and over again, would it be heaven or would it be hell? Would it be wonderful or would it be terrible? And Bill Murray learns in the movie, it's up to him. He learns that when he helps people and that when he loves people and when he cares about people, Groundhog Day, he actually turns it into heaven. He actually turns it into a wonderful day. He turns it into paradise for himself and for others. When he just becomes selfish and just tries to seek food and sex and steals money and just tries to have fun, that eventually becomes tiresome. When he tries to manipulate someone into loving him, it becomes hell. And then he tries to escape with suicide and he can't. And so I like to view Groundhog Day as a significant day every year, as in, what if this day got repeated over and over and over again? Would I be able to live today? Could I make this day heaven? What can I do today to make today a wonderful day? And it's so fun and exciting that this Newsweek article, where I'm featured in it, came out today, because that was just really something fun to experience. I got to share it with my parents. I shared it with some dear friends, some business partners, and it was just really great. And so that was just really enjoyable. And so, I'm glad I get to share that with you today here in the Lion's Den, here live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And I hope you read it. I hope you read it. You like it. Please share it if you like it. Please comment below the article. That really makes a big difference. That'll drive up the algorithm huge. The writer did a great job. Her name's Elise. She asked really great questions. I'll probably publish. Would you like me to publish my whole interview? I wrote like pages of notes for her questions. So if you'd like that, let me know. I'll see if I can make that available. Anyway, I just want you to know I love you so much. I love being here in the Lion's Den. I was only going to do this until 12, but I did until 1:15 because y'all are so fun. All right, I'm going to read a couple last comments. If I can answer you quickly, I will. Thank you, Kelly O'Brien. Is there anything for liver pain and inflammation? Kumar, I'm going to have to answer that later. That's a complex question. If I can get one, Omium or Roar? Well, Roar is less expensive. I would start with Roar and then move up to Omium if you like. Thank you, A188. Lizmar, yes, your brother can take lion's mane. Make sure you tell his pharmacist, especially if he's taking any pharmaceuticals, make sure you talk to your pharmacist and or doctor. And yes, lion's mane can be helpful. I might take it a couple times a day, like take it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at night. But consult your medical doctor. Thank you, Just Chime. Cynthia, thank you for sharing your knowledge. You're so welcome. Bet your mama cried. It was very fun showing them. Thank you, Texas Mommy. Yes, publish it. Okay, I'll find a way to do it. Oh, hook 'em, Amelia. Awesome. Are walnuts healthy? You bet they are. Recommendations for heart issues. Yeah, stop eating processed foods. Eat a lot more vegetables. What do I think about milk? I think dairy is not good for most people. Um, generally speaking, about half of humans are lactose intolerant. Awesome, Gigi. Thank you, Just Chime. The Aura Ring, yeah, if you want to invest 300 bucks in your sleep, yeah, the Aura Ring can be great. I wear an Aura Ring. You're welcome. All right, I am going to bed. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. I love you. Would you please put some likes in the chat before we go, just to let TikTok know how much you liked it, and please let Instagram know how much you liked it. That's really, really helpful. And then then next time we're on, please share the live with other people, so that way they can join us. I really want to share the love and the information and the blessing of the Lion's Den. This is truly a blessing for me to be here with you. And so many of you have shared your health journey of giving up sugar, giving up toxic relationships, getting better sleep, doing exercise, eating sardines. I love the sardine comments. It's just awesome. So I love you so much. And thank you. And I will see you mañana. God bless you. Thank you, Latora. I appreciate that. Just stay here and read anything. Thank you so much. I so appreciate the kind comments. The M Cell, thank you so much. Pam, you rock. I will see you mañana.